Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So, August is almost over, and I figured it is time to give you guys another channel update video. We've got lots of things that are updating, lots of things that are changing, and I know you guys don't like a lengthy video, so I'm going to try and just speed through this as much as I can. First and foremost, we recently hit 52,000 subs. Yay, us. That's super duper exciting. We're just that much closer to getting that silver play button, which is my goal since the beginning, and as long as nobody shuts down my channel before then, we will get there eventually. But for new people who came to the channel, thank you for joining us. I appreciate your support. For people who have been here for a very long time, I appreciate your support just as much. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. This channel would be absolutely nothing without you. But speaking about channels that will be absolutely nothing without you, you may have seen me mention in other videos or on community tab on my channel or whatnot, but I've got a couple of various channels on YouTube right now that I'm trying to basically just spread the love around, because something that's I've noticed happening on this channel, like originally when I started this channel, I wanted this channel to just be a big conglomeration of just everything. I want it to be everything that Topher makes up Topher: reactions, cooking videos, this, that, the other. And it's gotten to a point where I feel like I'm putting out so much content. I put out so much content, y'all. Like, between Synergic and so many other people that I've talked to, so many other content creators who are like, how do you put out so much content? When do you find the time? Or, hey, you need to slow down. You're putting out way too much content, and it's, you know, it's killing your videos in the algorithm. Like, whatever the conversation may be. Like, I put out a lot of content, and it, to a certain degree, I do it because I love it. Yes, I want there to be views, obviously. What YouTuber doesn't? But I do it because I love it. You guys love it. And, you know, it's just a community we're building here. But also, I want other people to see that content. And since I do put out quite so much content, sometimes it does suffer a little bit in the YouTube algorithm because of how frequently I do post and the way the algorithm is structured right now. So I've been advised many times that I should slow down, that I should slow down, that I should slow down. So I'm heeding that advice right now. I've made the decision to kind of slow down my production on this channel. Some people have recommended doing like a video every other day, or maybe like 2 or 3 a week or something like that. I'm not slowing down quite that much because I got a lot of stuff still in the pipeline right now, because I'm in the middle of 3 series right now. So if I did only 3 videos a week, well, then there would be no music reaction on the channel. So what I plan on doing is I plan to stick to the 3 series that I'm in the middle of right now. So that's The Untamed on Mondays, Unintentional Love Story on Wednesdays, and The Love You Give Me on Fridays. Then Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are going to be music day reactions. So I'm going to be posting 1 video per day. So Mondays will be Untamed, Tuesdays will be music, Wednesdays will be Unintentional Love Story, Thursdays will be music, Friday will be The Love You Give Me, Saturday will be music, and then Sunday will be kind of just like a free space. Maybe I'll take the day off, maybe I'll have an extra series reaction I want to throw in, maybe I'll have an extra music reaction I want to throw in. But that's the sort of schedule I'm going to be doing on this channel, at least for the next month, just to test to see maybe that'll help some of the numbers on some of the videos, give certain videos a little bit more attention so it's not just getting lost in the shelf and whatnot. So we're just going to test that out a little bit. So then where the other channels that I have come into the picture, I'm actually in the process of it right now. I'm going to be moving my reading series, my manga and manhwa reading series. Right now we're in the middle of reading Semantic Error. I'm going to move that over to my Everything Topher channel, which right now I'm trying to make it more kind of like a vlog channel, just bookmarking things I'm doing. So that's where I had my language learning. Earlier in the week I posted the kimchi pancake challenge that I was a part of over on Twitter, so I posted that vlog over there. I'm probably going to end up posting my SB19 concert vlog as well as my Kelly Clarkson concert vlog over on that channel as well. So if you're not subscribed, make sure to go subscribe so you see those notifications and you know when those things come out. But yeah, right now I'm in the process of moving over all of my Semantic Error reading videos, and then I'll continue. So I'll be releasing those throughout like the next week and a half over on that channel, and then I'll start recording some new ones, and that's where all of those reading videos would be from now on. Give that channel a little bit of traction, and that way I can still keep making those videos without them kind of getting lost in the shuffle over on this channel. Then I also have my ASMR channel, which I haven't done too much with, and I just I haven't really spent enough time focusing on trying to write up a script for that one. So I'm going to try and focus on that. Currently, Florida, we're under, I was going to say under attack. We're not under attack. Well, politically, if you want to think about our governor, but that's neither here nor there. But currently, we're under a weather warning. There's a hurricane coming this way, and I don't know that it's set to touch down here or somewhere nearby, but we're supposed to get a lot of harsh weather. So the schools are shut down for the next couple of days, which means that I am not going to be at work for the next couple of days. So I've got lots of things that I can work on at home. I may take some of that time to try and write up a script. I know I'm going to take some of that time to put the finishing touches on my SB19 vlog and to catch up on my Patreon requests. So if you're into ASMR and if you have suggestions of things you would like to hear me say or do or anything like that to the microphone real close and quiet and, you know, just kind of talk like this, whatever, let me know. Put them down in the comments and I'll hopefully use that as motivation for putting out some more content on that channel. I also mentioned that I started another channel, Topher Cinema, where I'm going to start posting my more Western reactions when it comes to like movies and whatnot. So like I have to finish editing my Scream 6 reaction. I've had requests to jump into Everywhere Everything All at Once, which was already on my to-do list. I wanted to dive into the Lord of the Rings. I loved Avatar The Last Airbender, and I never really dove into Korra, so I've always wanted to dive into that. And there's lots of things I want to do, so that'll be over on that Topher React Cinema channel. And yeah, I think those are all my channels. So we've got this one, which we'll continue with our music and our series reactions. Everything Topher, where it's going to be vlogs. We've got Comfort Zone Roleplay ASMR, where all my ASMR stuff will be happening whenever I put out that content, and then Topher React Cinema, where all my Western movie, all that kind of stuff content will be. As far as other series outside of that I've started, I'm still going to continue reacting to those, and I'm just going to be like uploading them on Patreon and just slowly releasing them to YouTube throughout some of the other days. Some of that might be a Sunday release or, you know, something along those lines. So that includes June and June. I already finished Enigma. I finished Miracle of Teddy Bear. I did Your Name Engraved Herein. I haven't posted it to YouTube yet, but it is over on my Patreon. And if you're one of my patrons and you've looked over on my Patreon over the last couple weeks, well, over like the last week or so, I've dived into a bunch of new series, mainly because I'm trying to catch up on all of my patron requests. I finally put out a Google form to keep track of all of my patron requests and all this stuff, and I'm trying to catch up on the series requests mainly that some of my top tier patrons have requested. And obviously I can't react to all the series all at once because it's too many storylines to keep track of. So what I'm doing right now is I'm reacting to the first episode of these series and kind of making it like a little preview. And then after I've put out all of those reactions, which I think I only have like 3 or 4 left to edit and put out, I'm gonna put up a poll over on Patreon, have my patrons vote for what series they want me to like fully react to in the next coming month once I finish out one or multiple of the other series I'm already in the middle of. Probably Unintentional Love Story, because that's the shortest one. And I've dived into some super cute series. We dived into Our Dining Table. We dived into The End of the World with You. I dove into To Sir with Love. Dove into Doom at Your Service. I still need to dive into Bosna Babe. I dove into Be My Favorite. I still need to dive into Dream High and Scam France. So lots of things. There's lots of series that I'm diving into. So once I have all of those uploaded to Patreon and out there, I'll have my patrons vote and they will let me know what series they want me to dive into fully next. So if you want to be part of that poll, you can join us over on Patreon. Also, something I'm putting into effect for my Patreon when it comes to my Patreon exclusive reactions, so stuff that can't go up on YouTube, my Chinese series, The Untamed, The Love You Give Me, the full reactions of Unintentional Love Story. So my Chinese series, my Japanese series, my Korean series, basically anything that's not Thai or Filipino that I can't put on YouTube in its full capacity. I'm gonna give my patrons advanced viewing. So basically this week I've already started with The Untamed, where I already put out episode 28 and released that to YouTube, but I also put up episode 29 on Patreon. So, but right now that is only available to my patrons. So next week it will go live on YouTube. So I'm giving my patrons advance access to my reactions. So if you sign up to be a patron, you'll have access to all of my patron exclusive reactions early. It will always be at least a week early, at least a week in advance. There may be some weeks like this week where I have a little bit extra time, so I might get a couple extra episodes in and uploaded, and they'll be available on Patreon. So you might be a couple weeks in advance, but all my reactions eventually will go live to YouTube, will be released on YouTube and free available to the public. But I'm going to give my patrons just a little something because, you know, they've helped support me through hard times and good times and whatnot. So I, you know, just give them a little treat. So my patrons will have early access to my series. Again, if you would like to gain early access, you can join us over on Patreon. If you don't want to do that, that's perfectly fine. The series will still be released for free on YouTube at their scheduled time. But if you want to get to them early, then you can join us over on Patreon. Don't forget to join me and Sean, Synergic, and Miguel over on our podcast, Rainbow Glaze. That's another channel we've got going on because I didn't have enough going on as well already. And yeah, wow, it's only been 12 minutes. Okay, that's longer than I thought I was talking for. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. So channel schedule for this: Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be series on Topher Reacts, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday will be music. Sunday will be a free space, either another series, another music, or just I'll take the day off. My reading reactions are moving over to Everything Topher along with my vlogs, so that's where my SB19 vlog will be, that's where my Kelly Clarkson vlog will be, as well as my reading videos will be over there. ASMR channel is in the works. It's already open, so you can subscribe if you want to, and if you have suggestions, I'll gladly take them. My cinema channel will feature all of my Western content once I get to that. Patrons will now get early access to my series reactions that are Patreon exclusive, and they'll also have access to the poll that will help me decide what series I'm going to dive into next month once I clear out some space on my schedule. And yeah, that's everything. So I'm going to stop babbling so I can get to the things that I need to finish recording. But hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in whatever video I put out next. Love ya.